Open Stage Theater and Company presents Rabbit Hole Radio Theater's production of Portals. Episode 9, Parting Ways. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will keep your hearts and your minds in the Father forever. Amen. We commend the spirit of Abraham Crow into the hands of the Lord, to dwell forever in the grace and love of heaven. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
Amen.
There will be a short reception at the home of Elizabeth Crow. Those present are all welcome to attend.
I can't believe he's gone.
He was a good man, Elizabeth.
Thank you for saying so, Barnaby. He was a hard man to love, but I loved him nonetheless.
There's no doubt about that, Elizabeth. I've always admired your devotion and commitment to your family.
Mrs. Crow? My name's Orlando Waters. I'm a friend of Ally's.
Yes. I remember you from the gallery show. Thank you for coming.
I'm really sorry about your husband, Miss Crow. I'm sure he was...
If you're a friend of Allyson's, Mr. Waters, then your perception of my husband is a bit one-sided.
Well,
It's all right. Allyson and my husband embrace their differences more than each other, I'm afraid. I just hope she can forgive him, and herself, for the painful words they exchanged.
Allyson is a compassionate young woman, Elizabeth. I'm sure she will make her peace when she's ready.
I certainly hope so, Barnaby. For all her compassion, she can be stubborn as a mule. Now, if you will both excuse me, I'm about to have a house full of guests. Will I see you there?
Of course. We just need to gather Allyson and we'll be on our way.
All right, then. See you later.
That's one tough lady.
You don't know the half of it, Mr. Waters.
You mean about Max being Allison's real father?
What?
Allie told me the whole story.
Really? Well then, yes, Elizabeth Crow is a woman of rare qualities.
Now, I see where Allie gets it.
Orlando, are you and Allyson, by any chance...
Going steady?
Well, yes, that's one way to put it.
Don't take this the wrong way, Barnaby, but that would be a matter between me and Allyson now, wouldn't it?
Yes, quite right. Speaking of Allyson, have you seen her recently?
Last I saw, she was... Oh, there she is, over by the graveside.
Who's that walking towards her?
Dunno, I can't make him out. But that walking stick looks familiar.
Walking stick? Caliban!
It was a beautiful service, Dad. You would have liked it. It was appropriate. I know how much that meant to you. Oh God, Dad, I'm so sorry. If I had been there sooner, I could have done something. I'll never get that image of you out of my head. Dad? Dad! Oh my God, Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
Allyson?
I'm here, Dad. I'm right here. I'm gonna call 911.
Too late.
No, it's not. I'll make the call and we'll get you to a hospital.
Hospital can't help. I'm a dead man, Allyson.
Stop talking like that. Hello? This is Allyson Drake at 1702 Portico Road. I need an ambulance right away. A man's been stabbed.
Listen to me. There are things you need to know.
Dad, this isn't the time. Please, hurry.
This is my deathbed, Allyson. It's the perfect time.
Oh, God.
This is my fault. All of this is my fault. Max is dead.
You had nothing to do with that. It was an accident.
It was murder, Allyson. A murder I bought and paid for.
What?
I went to Ambrose Royce. I made a deal.
What kind of deal?
Max's death in exchange for...
For what?
For you.
Dad, this is crazy. You're delirious.
I told him you were a Riftwalker. In exchange, he arranged Max's death.
You knew? You knew I was a Riftwalker?
I've always known, Allyson.
And you sold me to Ambrose Royce to what? To settle your sibling rivalry? So you could kill my father?
I'm sorry, Allie. I tried to make it right. I went to Royce tonight and demanded he cut you out of the contract. He wouldn't listen. He's the devil, Allyson. His creature did this to me.
Caliban.
Yes. Be careful, please. I didn't want...
I know, Dad. I know.
Can you forgive me?
Dad.
Allyson, I need you to know that I tried to make it right. What you said before about wanting to love me all those years, I wanted that too.
Oh, Dad.
And I wasn't strong enough. I'm so proud of you, Allyson. You are everything a father could want and more than I deserve. Please forgive me.
Dad, I can't just...
Alice.
Dad? Dad? Oh, no. No. I had the chance to forgive you, Dad, but I wasn't strong enough. I guess it runs in the family.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Allyson. His destiny was sealed long ago.
Caliban, you have a lot of...
Hear me out, Allyson. My presence here is not authorized. I am taking an enormous risk standing beside you now.
You got that right. I should rift you into a deep, dark hole and leave you there, you son of a bitch.
I know you are grieving the loss of the man you knew as your father. Your pain is a dark wine to me.
Why are you here, Caliban?
There are times when a warrior must cast aside his own desires to carry out the will of his master.
What does that mean?
It means that, while Ambrose Royce may guide my hand, my heart follows its own course.
I didn't know you had a heart.
Not in the biological sense, no. But I have a soul, Allyson. I can see strength and beauty, and I can feel desire.
You disgust me.
I know. But I also know that your revulsion is a shallow pool compared to the deep passion that flows through your soul.
You better leave. Now.
You have yet to embrace the sweet fullness of your destiny, Allyson. When you do, you may discover that we are more intimately bound than you thought.
Caliban.
Ah, the paragon of chivalrous virtue arrives.
I'm not going to bandy words with you, Caliban. Leave this instant or I will call the authorities and have you removed as a trespasser.
Well, in that case, I'd best be going before something goes on my permanent record. Do not let your grief blind you to the sincerity of my heart.
Your heart? Okay, that's enough. You better hit the bricks before you and I go...
Farewell, Allyson.
Oh, man! I'm beginning to see why you hate that dude, Barnaby. Allie, what was he saying to you?
Nothing important.
Yeah?
Really, Orlando. There's nothing he has to say that I want to hear.
All right, then. Come on, let's get to your mom's house.
Has anyone seen Mikayla?
Mom, can we help you clean up or something?
Oh, no, dear. I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted. I'm going to take an aspirin and go to bed. You know where your rooms are?
Of course, Mrs. Crow. Thank you for your hospitality.
Always the gentleman, Barnaby. Good night, everyone.
Good night, Mom.
Good night, ma'am.
Elizabeth?
I can't believe Mikayla didn't show up.
I left her 3 messages, but she never called back.
I'll get it.
I must admit, she's been acting strangely recently.
She ain't been the same since we got her back from the Tenexor.
Really?
Well, you've been a bit preoccupied, what with Orlando's concert and then this.
Excuse me. Allyson, it's for you.
Me?
Yes, it looks like one of your artist friends. He says his name is Roon.
Roon?
Yes, Roon. I am here.
Thanks, Mom. Why don't you go on to bed,
Are you sure? I can put some coffee on if you think...
I know where the coffee is, Mom. Good night.
Well, Master Roon, what a surprise.
I am here for Alysina.
Oh, what does that mean exactly?
I am here to guide her to where she needs to be.
And where is that? I don't even know where I'm supposed to be.
Where you are is always the perfect place. But where do you wish to be?
Here we go with the mystic fortune cookie.
Well, we were discussing Mikayla just before you arrived. Perhaps there's a connection.
Not as far as I'm concerned, there isn't. I don't know where she is, but she better have a damn good reason for disappearing on us. She's probably playing video games with Chuck or something.
No.
No?
No.
Well, then where is she?
Shall I take you to her?
Sure. Yeah. Take me to Mikayla.
Allie, don't you think...
Hey, what about Orlando and Barnaby?
They are safe. They are not needed. Come this way.
Now wait a minute.
You do not need them, Allyson. Their presence will be a weakness to you.
They're my friends.
They are much more than that. They are your life. Your soul swims as one with them. But now is the time for you to stand alone.
What's going on?
In each cycle of life, there is a time of testing to see if the soul is strong enough to bear its burden. That time has come.
Wait, testing? What are you talking about?
Like steel in a forge, the fire purifies. We have arrived.
This is a rift shard.
Yes, the new home of the Tenexor.
What? Am I supposed to fight them or something?
Mikayla Roth is here.
Oh no, she's been kidnapped again?
No.
What do you mean no? If she isn't kidnapped, then why would she...
You understand now.
She's here because she wants to be?
You understand?
You gotta be kidding me. Mikayla would never... She's my friend.
Why are you talking to me?
Huh?
If it is answers you seek, go to the source.
This can't be right.
Draconis, Karaji Pashtu.
This is not good. This might be a good time to...
Shandu, Kentava Vendoru.
Mikayla, what the...
Penta, Banru Tara. Allie, are you crazy? What are you doing here? How did you find this place?
Roon brought me here. I was looking for you.
Well, you gotta get out of here. These guys are serious.
About killing me? Yeah, I picked up on that.
Right. So why don't you...
What are you doing here?
Huh?
We've been looking for you, Mikayla. You just dropped off the radar for almost a week. We were worried.
I've been here.
Why?
Why? Allie!
Let me rephrase the question. Why, when I needed you the most, do you disappear without a trace? And when I go looking for you, I end up at a Tenexor base camp.
Because I belong here. Because they need me too.
Need you? To what? Help track me down?
No! God, no! It's nothing like that. Allie, they've been hurt. Bad. They're fighting for their lives out here.
What do you think I've been doing? From the day I set foot in the U store, these monsters have been trying to bury me.
Right. So don't push it. Why don't I meet you somewhere later and we can...
You're with them now.
What?
You're with the Tenexor.
It's not that simple, Allie.
No? They want me dead, Mikayla. Who knows how many other Riftwalkers they've killed? That's not a problem for you?
There's a lot you don't know, Allie. These guys understand things about the Rift, stuff you and I have no clue about.
Oh, so there's a reason they want me dead. That makes me feel so much better.
It's not about you, Allie. It's what you do. You're a Riftwalker, and every time you walk the Rift, you tear a piece out of the world.
Give me a break.
Bit by bit, you're tearing the universe apart. You can't help it. It's just the way it is.
They told you this?
Yeah.
And you believe them?
I don't know, okay?
Well, make up your mind, Mikayla. Am I the harbinger of doom and destruction or not?
You were to them.
Who?
The Tenexor! Keyes and his army came back to their shard after we left and laid waste to the place. A lot of them died, and now the Heart of Oblivion is in the hands of New Eden.
What is the Heart of Oblivion?
It's what destroyed the Tenexor world. They were guarding it, trying to keep it out of the hands of people like Keyes. And you led him right to it.
You have gone completely over the edge.
No, I haven't, Allie. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm seeing clearly. The lines are drawn, and I know which side I'm on. I made my choice. Now it's your turn.
There are no lines, Mikayla. You know what, you're right. This isn't about me. You know, there are people back home who need you, who depend on you. That scares the hell out of you, doesn't it?
Shut up.
I trusted you, Mikayla. I trusted you with everything I have, everything I am. And now, when everything is coming apart, you're ready to abandon me if I don't make your choice.
I said shut up!
Or what? You'll rip my head off? Mikayla, I don't care what they've told you. This isn't about Riftwalkers or portals or demons. This is about you and me.
No.
Yes, that other stuff will sort itself out, but you and me? We gotta make our own choices between us.
It doesn't work like that. There's a fight coming, and you gotta choose which side.
It's not my fight, and it's not yours either. But you just can't walk away from a chance to be the warrior, can you? Even if it means fighting your own friends.
If my friends are trying to destroy the world, then yeah, you're damn right.
But we're not! And you know it! We're trying to make sense out of what's going on. We're trying to stay alive, Mikayla. But that's just too much for you, isn't it?
Allyson.
It's too real, too close to the heart. Life is just one big game for you, but the minute you have to make a real choice, all you can do is run away to some demon theme park and live out a doomsday fantasy with a bunch of homicidal savages.
I belong here. They understand what I am and they respect it.
What you are is scared, Kayla. Scared to face who you really are and take responsibility for it.
Drake, I'm warning you.
No, I'm warning you. You want to fight? You want to draw lines in the sand? Fine. But you're doing it alone. And if I see you again, I will assume you're trying to kill me. And I'll do whatever I have to defend myself.
Draconis? You are going nowhere.
Winter, hold on!
No, Mikayla. The time has come. The Hergrasha calls for the Unmaker to stand before her. Now.
So, this is it?
Yes. Tonight the threat of destruction ends with the life of Allyson Drake.
You called for me, Master Royce?
I have been calling for quite some time, Caliban. Where have you been?
Ensuring the safety of Allyson Drake, as you commanded, my lord. Have I displeased you, Master?
Do you know what commodity I traffic in, Caliban?
My master deals in many diverse and...
Desire. Every accomplishment and atrocity of existence, no matter how humble or exalted, is built upon desire. There is no stronger force or more precious coin to be found in all the realities.
More precious than love, my lord?
Love and hatred are the creations of desire, Caliban, much as you are to me.
Yes, Master Royce.
I would have you know that it is unlikely that Allyson Drake will survive the events that are about to unfold around her.
My lord is most generous to share this information. Did you summon me to offer this gift, or is there another matter that requires my attention?
You are to attend me in a meeting that will occur shortly. Your observations may prove useful.
I will serve you in all ways, my master.
I know. Show our guest in, won't you?
Of course.
Father Keyes, do come in. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me.
Of course, though I must confess some confusion in the purpose of this engagement.
Indeed.
Your invitation suggested a discussion around matters of mutual interest. I can't imagine anything within the purview of the Holy Church of New Eden that would share common ground with a vile and malignant creature such as yourself.
You dare speak thus!
Caliban.
Forgive me, my lord.
You are not unknown to me, Ambrose Royce. I am here to learn why you have cast your eyes upon the Holy Church of New Eden, and then to see to it that you avert them forever from our holy purpose.
Well, that being said, let us proceed. You have recently come into possession of a large volume of rare manuscripts. I would like to discuss the terms of their purchase.
You have been misinformed, Mr. Royce.
Unlikely.
Oh, not to the existence of the documents, though I am curious how you learned of their acquisition. Only, they aren't for sale.
Really? I would have thought a benign establishment such as the Church of New Eden would have little use for the apocalyptic contents of the Heart of Oblivion.
One can best defend against corruption by first understanding it. Don't you agree?
Words to live by, Father Keyes. Are you sure I cannot change your mind? I am willing to pay a substantial amount for those documents. Think of all the orphanages and soup kitchens you could sponsor.
Do not mock me, sir.
Then I suggest you return the favor, sir, or turn the other cheek.
This interview is concluded.
There is also the matter of Allyson Drake.
What is she to you?
Why, a client. and it is my responsibility to ensure the well-being and prosperity of my clients.
Leave that girl alone, you devil!
You took the words right out of my mouth. Hear this and hear it well, Father Keys. Allyson Drake is off-limits to you and your pedantic clergy. Do not seek her or contact her in any way, for she is under my protection. Is that clear?
You can't expect me to honor the commandments of a false god such as yourself.
You may respect my commands or the consequences thereof. It makes no difference to me. Now this interview is concluded. Good day, Father. I trust you formed some opinions in that brief exchange.
His acquisition of the Heart of Oblivion manuscripts is somehow entwined with the destiny of Allyson Drake.
Very good.
You wish to goad him, force him to take action before he is ready.
Excellent. Nothing compels desire more completely than its denial, Caliban.
And by forbidding Keys to pursue Allyson Drake, you spur his desire even more, but...
Yes?
Master, Father Keys is not human.
No. Neither in his soul nor in his intentions for Miss Drake is there a single shred of humanity. But his desire still makes him mine, to use as I see fit.
And what of Allyson Drake?
She has become a much sought-after commodity among the players on the field. Father Keys, the Tenexor, and others. It will be most intriguing to see who gets to her first.
Grasha, the Unmaker has been brought down. We bring her to you for judgment.
I know this burden is a heavy one for you, Tenglacha. You serve the Rift well.
What happens now?
Now, Mikayla Roth, we call upon the Rift and open ourselves to her wisdom. The Unmaker is part of the tapestry the lady has woven. It shall be for her to judge.
So we're going to talk to the Rift?
Be silent, Mikayla. Watch and embrace the mystery of the Tenexor.
Ren Talavistu, Cedroc Novashtu, Seval Renash Turad.
Renash Turad.
Great lady, whose arms span the endless void, hear our call.
Renash Turad.
Dark lady, whose eyes pierce the deepest shadow, aid us now.
Renash
Turad. Eternal lady, whose breath is the wind across the threshold, come to us now.
Renash Turad. Winter, Ally's waking up.
She will not escape. The lady is here.
What? Oh.
Alysina Draconis, you are the Unmaker, the herald of destruction and the bringer of the final darkness.
No.
Your soul bears the mark of the cleansing flame that shall wipe away all that is and all that was.
You're wrong.
You are destruction given voice and form upon the worlds. Your shadow is the shadow of death that shall eclipse all light and sweep all life into oblivion. You must.
Hakarasha?
What's wrong with her?
You are the Unmaker. You must be.
Hakarasha!
Be at ease, Tanglacha. Your priestess is well, but her heart is troubled. I have come to gather the Draconis to me. The time she has passed in the many worlds is at an end. A new era will begin.
Renash Turad.
Renash Turad. Come, Alysina. Your time is come.
No. No!
Ally! Allyson!
It is done, Mikayla. The Rift has claimed the Unmaker. Allyson Drake is no more.